The truth in life is this: it is neither good to be poor, but it is also not good to be rich. To be too poor or to be too rich will be accursed. And most people who are poor, of course, we can understand them. They're always worried that they do not have sufficient money to pay for their daily necessities in life. When you live a life of fear and anxiety, it's very difficult to be happy in life. So being poor is not really a blessing. Being rich is also a curse. Because when you are rich, you're also worrying about your money, how to make the money grow more and more. I've never seen a rich man who has said to me, I have enough. I don't want to make any more money. Sometimes not so much they need the money. In fact, most of the time they don't need the money. It's an ego issue as well. They will be held to account by God more than those of us who don't have much money. Because when God has blessed them, they are supposed to bless others. Those who are really wealthy actually are very poor because their expenses are very high. They need to have a big car, a big house, many servants. They need to have good food. They need to provide entertainment for other wealthy and rich people. And they need to give expensive gifts as well. And if people ask for donation, you have to give big donation. You can't give a small donation, because you're a rich man. Happiness in life is actually contentment. To be contented with what you have. That is the key to happiness. How do you measure a rich man? Or how do you know whether you are a poor man? It is not by how much you have. It is measured by how much you need. So if you have the spirit of contentment, then you can be happy wherever you are. That's why those of us who are not too rich and not too poor, thank God. I think that is the best position you are in. Don't be envious that others have so much money. If you have just a little bit more than enough, I think your life is already a blessed life. We need to be dependent on God. Don't be greedy. Don't hoard. And this is why in the book of Exodus, Moses told the people, the manna God has given you from heaven, you only can collect the day's manna. You cannot collect for 2 days. But some were greedy, they collected more. And the next day, all became rotten and the worms attacked them. That is why in the gospel, Jesus asks us to pray for our daily bread. He never asks us to ask for the bread of next month and next year, just the daily bread. Whatever the Lord gives you, be grateful. Enjoy what the Lord has given to you. And you have something to spare, share with others. God cares for us. God loves us. God does not promise us riches. God promised that we will have sufficient for our daily needs. And that is all we need to be assured. The Lord is inviting us to reach out to those people who are poor. And the poor, I want to tell you too, don't think the poor are just the materially poor. In fact, St. Teresa of Calcutta has said many times, the materially poor are much easier to satisfy. You just give them food, whatever they need, they are very happy. But you try to satisfy the need of a rich man. It is almost impossible because whatever you want to give to them, they have. Those who are rich and share their gifts with others, they are the richest people on this earth. Rich in wealth, rich in love, rich in God. But those who are rich, but they have no heart for the poor, they have no love for God, they are the poorest, poorer than the materially poor actually. Because what they are looking for is not more money. They think it's money, but it's not. They are looking for acceptance. They're looking for authentic relationship. They're looking for real friends because most of their friends are not real friends. They are fair weather friends. They are there because they want their money. They want their influence. It's not because they love them. And so it's very difficult to know who are your real friends when you are really wealthy. Everybody is your friend when you are rich, when you are famous. And this is why it is so important. The poor people will always know who are their real friends. When you are poor and you have these people still being your friends and welcoming you, you know they loved you, not because of what you have, because you have nothing. They love you because of who you are. And that is the best gift. Don't be choosy. Don't be selective. Be contented. If this house provides you with chicken rice, you thank God. Don't ask for steak. When the apostles, they were asked to be dependent on God. Why did the Lord ask them to carry the barest minimum? So that instead of being self-sufficient, instead of depending on themselves, they will depend on God. And when they depend on God and depend on others, they keep themselves humble and know that everything we have actually is given to us by God. When we have plenty in future, then we will share with those who have not.